Well, the Alleghany Journal has run into Jenny Phillips, who is the Alleghany Highlands Healthcare Advancement Coordinator, better known as AHA. And Jenny joins us today to talk about a neat event that's going to happen, as a matter of fact, later on today. Welcome, Jenny.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. And tell the public what's going to happen this afternoon, beginning at 5:30 at the JRTC.
We are hosting a event to highlight our AHA grant. So the name of the event is the Gateway to Healthcare in the Highlands. And we are having an open house style. You can stop in between 5:30 and 7:30 and just learn more about our programs and the success of our program in the last 2 years.
And let me see. Oh, excuse me. Go ahead.
We will have our partners and stakeholders there as well.
Well, it promises to be a neat event, and we thought, well, prior to this happening, we'd see if we couldn't get a few stats out of you. And the public probably isn't aware that beginning as a freshman in the Alleghany Highlands public school system, you can start learning things about the medical profession. You can learn about the careers that are available. You're taking field trips, you're doing, and there's some hands-on experience as well, isn't there?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, this is really cool. So how does this all work? Let's say I'm a freshman and I have some interest in the medical field. What do I do?
Well, for one, we have met with all of the grade levels to just discuss. I have met with them to give them information about our programs so they can start thinking about the next steps in their high school career. A lot of the programs that we offer at JRTC, the nurse aid classes and the intro to health can start their sophomore year. So just giving them information to start thinking about healthcare, what type of field they may want to go into. One of our partners with AHEC, the area healthcare information, they have a book that we have given all students interested in healthcare. And it is amazing that it gives them every single healthcare career in Virginia. And it gives them their educational pathway. It gives them all of the healthcare systems and all the colleges and community colleges that offer the program that they may be interested in. So I've been trying to get that out to students just so they can start thinking about what area they would like to focus on and just giving them exposure to all healthcare careers. And so we've offered several programs this year to highlight that.
Well, what's really neat about this concept, I think it's about a $500,000 grant that got this whole concept started. But healthcare is an exploding industry, not just in the state. Even if these kids move away, or even decide to do a 4-year degree in something else, this is great background, and it also allows them just a huge array of choices.
It does. It really does. And so just trying to get that exposure to them, understanding what is available, the occupations that are available, that there's numerous, I believe there's 70 some options in the state of Virginia with the educational pathway that they could take. But we also focus on if they would like to graduate with an industry credential, on helping them become a CNA, a certified medical assistant as well, with a program that's offered through Mountain Gateway. They can graduate and sit for a CNA test through JRTC as well.
Wow, that's really cool. And so all along the way, as they express interest in X or Y field, haven't we heard that there are field trips and some hands-on experience available?
Yes, we have gone on multiple field trips to various colleges. We've gone to Radford Carilion, we've gone to Bridgewater College, we've gone to VCOM, which is a osteopathic medical school in Blacksburg. We took a lot of students. We did 2 different trips there where they do a high school outreach program, which just allows students to learn more about healthcare careers. They got to see their simulation lab and the cadaver lab.
Wow, that
Mhm.
sounds really interesting. And, I think the public probably wonders, well, what percentage of students might have, find interest in something like this? And you and I talked briefly before
Mhm.
this interview. You said it's a couple hundred already, huh?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
We have really the total number that we have taken on field trips to these medical and health science facilities, learning more about their educational pathway and careers, about 180 students in the last couple of months. And the interest is just exploding. Just learning more about the programs. And we also have an internship program where students can work with various healthcare facilities in our area, including Lewis-Gale Alleghany. And so there's just a lot of options for our students right now with healthcare.
Now, are there options that occur during the school day, or do these also include, you know, extra, in effect, extracurricular work?
Yes, so they are during the school day.
Okay.
All of most of the trips we've been on, we pretty much fit into the school day. Some were extended a little further out. We one of our exciting programs that we've been working with Randolph Macon and Eric Grant, who is the physician assistant director there. And so we have partnered with him to provide a program. It's called the Advanced Healthcare Pathway Program, where students are learning more about graduate level medical degrees. So they have been able to interact with healthcare providers across the state and learn more about those careers. And that was a 6-series sessions that we worked with him. And we actually just took a group of students to Randolph Macon a couple weeks ago to get to explore Randolph Macon and have a lot of hands-on with their sim labs they have there. They got to go into some nursing labs and work with a doctor who allowed them to do ultrasound.
This sounds really cool. I don't think I've ever heard anything like this at
Mhm.
other high schools. Maybe it exists, but it's not clear to me that I've ever heard of these kinds of opportunities being so widespread, especially in a rural community like this. This sounds really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been awesome. The students have really, really enjoyed their experiences. And it's just really giving them the hands-on, getting out into the community and other areas in the state just to see what's out there. Um, Mr. Grant at Randolph Macon has been extremely helpful in trying to get this program started. It is a first of its kind program in our state, and it was a pilot program this year, and we had 24 students enrolled, and it has really helped them learn more about the career they may be interested in, the educational pathway, and just hear about like the day in the life of, say, an occupational therapist or a doctor or a physician assistant, a counselor, a dentist, those types of things.
Well, some of your stakeholders will be available
Yes.
this evening, as we understand it. At least two of them are Mountain Gateway Community College. I believe I saw the Alleghany Foundation.
Yes.
There are a couple of others as well.
Yes. Lewis-Gale Hospital Alleghany, Radford Carilion, Carilion Clinic, Randolph Macon, the Blue Ridge Partnership for Health
Wow.
Science Careers. And so our partnerships are starting to also expand, and we are starting a new one with with Radford University Carilion, where we will be highlighting additional healthcare careers. So,
Sounds like this it's exploding. And thanks to you, Madam.
oh,
Well, I was going to say Madam Chairman. You're technically the coordinator.
yeah, I'm the
Uh,
coordinator.
I know you're busy, and especially on this special Thursday. We certainly appreciate you taking the time to speak with us.
Thank you. And we will be highlighting all of our other programs that we've began. One more that I would like to mention is just the medical lab program that will be starting at Mountain Gateway the fall of 24. So that's another one that our students can take advantage of. So we've been giving them lots of informational sessions about all these options that they have coming up so they can choose their educational pathway, just especially in high school to plan ahead, to think through what do I need to take this year as a freshman and a sophomore so that I can then be eligible to take these classes as I'm a junior and a senior. So yes.
What an innovative concept, where it's not just, the humdrum of just run of the mill kind of college, high school experience, but this just seems so innovative. And, we really appreciate you taking the time to explain it all. And I guess we'll hear more from you tonight.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Bye now.
For your second order, coffee with sugar, honey, and whole milk.
Oat milk, please.
Oat milk it is.
Hear the quiet talking barista with Phonak Audeo Lumity, a hearing aid with smart speech technology. So no matter who is speaking, conversations shine with Lumity.